Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's rewind back to a few days ago when I made my delicious ham and potato soup. I also made clubs to go along with it. I was in a hurry. I had been really super busy that day, so I just wanted to get right into the video and get started cooking, so I forgot to do an intro. So this is your intro. I'm getting ready to go to work, but I thought I'd go ahead and do it. Let me tell you, this is a super easy recipe, and in the end result, it's going to be an amazing pot of ham and potato soup. I've started off with cubing about 6 medium-sized potatoes. So we're going to add some chicken stock in there. I got 2 cans of chicken stock that I'm going to add. I got started later on this than I wanted to, but that's all right. Potato soup don't take long at all to make. I'm going to add some water to that as well. You just want to make sure that your potatoes are nice and covered. I've got celery here. This is probably about 2 stalks of celery, and I also chopped up the leaves to go in it. Those have a lot of flavor. The leaves have a lot of flavor. We're going to put those in. A little renegade one there. And then I've got 2 medium onions here I'm going to add in. And we're just going to cook these potatoes until they're nice and tender. Also going to add about a half a stick of butter in there as well. Let me tell you, I could not wait when I was younger and living at home when my mom would make potato soup. If she said she was making potato soup, oh my gosh. She made the best potato soup. And this is her recipe. I'm not going to add any additional salt to this because my chicken stock has plenty of salt. Like I said, we're going to bring this up to a boil and we're going to let it cook just until the potatoes get nice and fork tender. This has been boiling for about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add my ham in. Now this ham that I bought is just from the deli. I just had them cut me a slice about that thick, and then I just cut it myself, you know, for the size that I wanted to go in my soup. We're going to let this continue to cook. Let me check on the... That cold ham made it stop boiling. Let me check on my potatoes here. Yep. Probably about another 4 minutes. We're going to add a little bit of garlic powder in with this while we're waiting for those taters to get done. The more seasonings, the better. And this is a must-have if you're making potato soup. This is Aunt Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt. It is phenomenal in potato soup. I always put it in my potato soup and in my potato salad. That's the 2 main dishes that I make that I use that Aunt Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt. We're going to let this go for just a couple more minutes. Like I said, I want my potatoes to be nice and tender. And they're getting there. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. My potatoes are perfect. And we're just going to add milk. I'm going to add it just until my pot is nice and full. We're going to give that a stir, and we're going to bring this right back up to a boil, because then all we have to do is add my other secret ingredient. And let me tell you something, that chocolate cake that I made on my last video, it was amazing. Everybody loved it. You definitely need to give that a try. So while we're waiting for the soup to come up to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and get started chopping slicing up me some onions and tomatoes to go on my club sandwiches. Now this is what I add to thicken my potato soup. This already has butter in it and some seasonings, and it is absolutely amazing to thicken your potato soup with. Actually, I don't know of any other way to thicken potato soup. This is what we have always done growing up. When I was a kid, it's what Mom always done. So depending on how thick you like it, which I usually put 1 whole pack in there, it thickens it nicely. You stir those in, and it's going to make it almost like a chowdery type soup. If you don't like it that thick, if you like yours a little bit runny, use a little bit less. But I guarantee you, you will love the results from using the instant potatoes. We're going to turn this down to low. We're going to add some cheese. I'm using sharp cheddar. You add as much or as little as you want. I usually add about 3/4 cup of it. And then I also like to add a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes. It gives it just a little extra goodness. Give that a stir. I'm going to turn it down on low until my bacon's ready. That's a wrap. See you on the next one. Bye-bye. Take care.